This is another story. I read this and I deal with landlords, so I was pretty shocked. A Slough landlord was handed a £24,000 fine after a family of 5 were left without heating. This Slough landlord has been dinged £24,000 after leaving a family of 5 without heating, check this out, for several years. Seems like a significant penalty, but it underscores the serious consequences that landlords can face when they neglect their duties. This landlord's name is Lakbir Singh Rakra, and he failed to comply with an improvement notice issued by the council's housing regulation team after being reported by his tenant in 2021. So the tenant was a single parent with 4 children and been living without heating in their Rochford Gardens property since 2016. So despite numerous complaints, the landlord did not address the hazardous living conditions. The council did an inspection, and the council instructed Mr. Rakra to complete the necessary repairs. When he failed to do so, he was given an improvement notice which was issued in May 2022, and that required the repairs and heating installation to be completed by July 2022. This geezer has ignored it. This notice came out and it's led to a £25,000 fine under the Housing Act 2004, all for not fixing some heating. The heating was finally fixed in October 2022, but the landlord's failure to comply with the notice prompted the council to take further action. They wanted to send a message, really. And the landlord appealed the financial penalty to the first tier tribunal, claiming the tenant obstructed the repairs. However, the tenant supported the council's case, provided loads of evidence that led to the tribunal's decision in 2023. So, heating for a couple of years, terrible. So they knocked the fine down to 24,000, just to say there's been a bit of wear and tear. They emphasised the severity of the offence and stated the appellant was failing to comply with essential repairs, which he ought to have carried out anyway before he was served the notice. He then failed to comply with the notice itself. They also noted that Mr. Rakra, being an experienced landlord, should have known better. He should have known better. The housing regulation officer, Nikki Bogle, remarked in this particular case, this case should never have come to tribunal. The landlord should have been fulfilling his duties, acting on the concerns of his tenant and putting right the issues identified. I mean, landlords have been getting a bashing, but in this case, I think it's just undeserved. We hope this will serve as a warning to other landlords to take their responsibilities seriously, this is what she said, and ensure their tenants have a safe and fully functioning home. So this case highlights the critical importance of landlords maintaining their properties and addressing tenant concerns promptly.